I couldn't think of a new game to stream, so I'm streaming an old one. For funsies, I did have to do some effort to get my old save file back, but we're here. Let's... Want more? Let's, watch the intro, let's go.
Not too long ago, Zoombinis enjoyed the good life. Though
Sorry.
they all looked slightly
Slapping that down, that was loud.
different eyes,
A lot louder than the actual game.
feet, such different
Alright,
things,
that should be,
nothing
that
to
should be
the
more,
Zoombinis.
that should be better. Yeah, sure, Zoombinis.
And so
It's
they
been a
lived
bit.
happily on
I can't remember the last time I streamed
making
Zoombinis.
small,
It's my go-to. Oh
which
fuck,
would
I can't think of
thrive
something to
the
stream.
world over.
It's been a while.
The Zoombinis had a sense of fulfillment and inner peace, not to mention healthy bank accounts. Then one day, who should show up but the bloats?
The bloats.
The bloats offered to help the Zoombinis grow their businesses, expand their trade routes,
They were rich, yeah.
and improve their quality of life.
Their quality of life was already pretty great. I feel like they were done in by their greed.
Sorts, the Zoombinis agreed. But before long, the bloats had taken over everything. Stealing profits, canceling holidays, piling on work. The Zoombinis were getting pretty stressed out. Well, you can push them only so far before they take matters into their
own hands, and by that we mean they
so to
ran
speak.
away. They didn't kill the bloats. I feel like they should have.
To escape and build a new home in a distant land.
Fascinating 90s story structure. Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so this is, this is not a new file, this is my old file. So we have already rescued a bunch. Didn't want to start from scratch yet again, so, So when you rescue a bunch of them, when you do, you fully clear paths for, in the different difficulties, you get a building. So we do have some. Oh, flustered the fleas, didn't dally at the hotel, and mastered the mud ball making machine. I mean, that's my preferred path, so... I think I've tried to be pretty even, though. Oh, we had the very hard final path. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, you see the different colors, so these correspond to the difficulty. So you can see that the difficulty of the first bit is now at the top, very, very hard. And both these middle paths are just an oh so hard because I try to go between them. And then the final path is on very hard currently. Alright, well, I do have some Zoombinis sitting here, but I think we'll grab some new lots. So in the original game, you used to be able to make 2 of each one, but in this version of it, you can only make unique Zoombinis. You can name them as well, don't tend to bother, but... I try to... I don't think too hard about, like, what I'm doing. I try to kind of always have, like, you want some commonality because of some of the puzzles. But you also want to try and be, like, a little unique. Alright, 16 of y'all. Let's roll. So yeah, some of the puzzles are quite difficult if you go, like, massively unique. Is that one named a woo-woo? Maybe.
To finally put foot or other ambulatory device on solid land. Though a peculiar and treacherous land it is.
The sneezy cliffs are kind of annoying on the highest difficulty because it's very easy to actually kind of misunderstand how they work. So it's not so much that they only accept certain features, it's that they reject certain features, but then it can also be like, at this point it's not like combinations of features. The sneezing cliff tends to be a thing that I just kinda hope that doesn't happen. There's 2 paths here. They don't go on one, they go on the other. Good. There's another one where, like, commonality is useful. Alright, let's try... Okay, still good. I'm not entirely sure what feature she's rejecting. A combination of features at this point. Try this hair. Yep, alright. That doesn't mean all of these hairs will go on this down one. It might end up being that way, but... Yeah, alright, let's just yellow. Okay. Okay, looks like it might end up being pretty simple. Sometimes it's like features you don't even have, so it does end up being a pretty even split, which is nice. So you have as many chances as to get to this last one, and when that last one goes, all the Zoombinis left on this cliff are stranded here.
Splendid!
We're trying to get all 16 across. It's just so much fucking easier to do it that way than to, like, end up with split Zoombinis.
These stone guards have their rules, so do proceed with skill. Zoombinis one guard won't allow, the other guard sure.
So this is a very similar puzzle to the cliff, except there's now 2.
How, enchanting.
So now there's 2 guardians we have to get past. The side ones and then the top ones, so just fling them in. Fair enough. Kind of annoying when the first one gets you, because then I have to test this, and then he might reject her. Okay, good, we're fine. Alright, no Zoomini left behind, absolutely not. Alright, I'm gonna try the yellow nose here, see if that gets rejected.
Step right up.
Fine, alright. So there's 4, instead of like the 2 paths, there's 4, and once again, like different, they reject features or combinations of features. Yep, there we go, alright.
I must be careful about who I let in.
So this guy let her in, so we don't go to this side, we go up here. I think I'll try this one here. Alright.
Proceed.
I think I'll try this. Good. But you see, it's not like all yellow nose. Oh, okay, she doesn't like the,
Wrong way.
she doesn't like the
Have a good
feetsies. Got it. It can get really complicated. The good thing about this early on is, like, trial and error is pretty easy. The purple nose are a little trickier. And now I'm like, I'm gonna try her in here, but I suspect she might end up in here.
Enjoy
No?
yourself.
Okay. I'm gonna try this one. Nope, she hates the purple nose. Yep.
Nope.
It should be up here. Yep. Try this.
Go ahead.
Oh, he doesn't like the
Many
eyes.
try, few succeed.
Rough, buddy. She didn't like the propellers, though.
You'll do.
Yep.
Many
That's
try.
fine. So basically, they stop you from trying after a certain number of tries, but I don't know if there's an indication for how many tries you have for the stones. You have a lot, though. Like, it takes a lot to piss off these stone dudes.
Exceptionally well. Carry on, carry on.
I knew they could do it.
Yeah, we could.
When it comes to these
Pizza.
finicky eaters, one
Have
throws
pizza
and another throws
party. I played this game a lot. Yes, this is like a remaster of the logical journey of the Zoombinis. It's on Steam. There's some stuff that's in it. The Zoombinis don't have the noise when moving around. But it is for the most part the same game from the 90s. I believe I have my original version of the CD somewhere in this house, the logical journey. I played a lot. But yeah. Alright, so we're in the final version of this, so we can see some combinations that didn't work. Alright, who wants the pineapple? Because that's actually very helpful. The best thing to do here is to go individual.
I don't like.
That topping? No.
And we know that
More, please.
the person who likes pineapple does not like the chocolate and the sausages, so let's throw out. I do like to throw out, so there's a reason I like to throw out the ice creams first. We'll see in a moment why I do that.
That topping?
Ooh,
Not my
okay,
best.
and you like the cherry.
More, please.
I think you have enough to do every... At least in the early difficulties, you have more than enough to do everything individually and then just cobble together the pizzas.
Yuck.
Is that all I get?
Yeah, alright.
Gee, I wasn't expecting that one.
I'm not gonna do the chocolate just yet, because we know that's kind of a dud. The peppers.
Something on that I don't like.
I'd appreciate more toppings.
Huh?
Something's wrong.
Do mushrooms and cheese. They don't eat you. We'll probably see the lead up to when you know that you're in trouble. And that'll kind of show what they do. Ah, he just liked the mushroom pizza. Okay. Oh, they never like the same ingredients. One thing to know is that, like, if someone likes mushrooms, the other two do not. You never have overlapping ingredients. And that's kind of one of the, like, ways to know how to solve this puzzle.
Oh, something's wrong.
Okay, so pineapple. I think that might be the full pizza. Because he doesn't like sausages on here with pineapple. He doesn't like mushrooms. He doesn't like the peppers and cheese and this. And he doesn't like this topping. So I think that's his full pizza. I can't remember if you have to use all the ingredients.
That topping, not for me, thanks.
Yeehaw!
Like, I don't know if if I need to have the sausages on her pizza. Guess we'll find out.
Is that all I get?
So there's the thing about why I do the ice creams first, is the pizza, once you have 3, the pizzas overlap. And one good thing about the ice cream toppings is you can actually kind of see them poking out from behind the pizza that's gone on top of them. Alright, let's try this. I suspect she might want the sausage as well, but she hasn't done the thing that means I'm about to lose my Zoombinis, so I think I'm good to just try this.
Is that all I get?
Yes! So that's your warning that you're about to lose. They hit at you, and then what they do is, they basically send your Zoombinis flying. They basically back them into the stratosphere and back to the island. So I'm gonna do my count. 16, yes, I have all 16. I do tend to do the count because sometimes the game can glitch and you can lose Zoombinis by accident. So I always like to,
Little pizza
at the
maker.
final level, make sure I have all 16. Sometimes you can also just lose one by accident without even noticing, you know? You left one behind at some point.
All through. Good for you.
Good for me. So I like to do a little count, just to make sure I have them all. I do love them all walking across the bottom of the screen.
My, that was challenging. But you did it. You are a bright one. Yes, you are.
Yes, I am. I've always liked that there's stuff you can click on around the camp. Oh, to make things wiggle. This is where Zoombinis go if you, if I leave the campsite and do something else, they'll go up on here. Oh. Hello. Oh, little guys! That is such a charming game. Alright, both paths are currently purple. I'm gonna do, I vastly prefer the bottom path to the top path. But I am gonna try and do them evenly because you can,
Here in the deep
you can miss out on houses by not doing the top path. But I'm very, very bad at the top path. One specific one in the top path is really difficult.
to Zoombinis.
I honestly think the most difficult one here is the first one. Because you don't have that many chances. Ah, yes, I was seeing. I had heard that so they updated this in 2024, which is why I had to retrieve my save files because they changed where they save, and the save file saves in the registry, not in like a document, like a folder or anything. So I had to go into the registry. Hey man, I streamed Zoombinis a long time ago. When did I stream the first time? Yeah, 4 years ago I streamed this game. 2022. That doesn't give me a monopoly on it or anything, but I streamed this game a long time ago. I'm absolutely no it's cool Zombini hand. Alright, so the fleams match your creatures. We gotta get the 3 off the branch, and I think you get 2 extra Zoombinis. I think if you go to 6, you lose. It's difficult. It's definitely you either get like 3 false positives or 2. I don't remember exactly. So, and the features are not exactly... They're 1-to-1, but... Yeah, so you can see that it's not necessarily that hair equals hair is what I mean. But actually the hair does equal hair here, so, because I tend to do this, so that's why I tend to have, I try to, like, mix up a bit, but keep something. So I only have 2 different hairs, but I have, 3 different eyes, 4 or 5 feet? I have 5 feetsies. And 2 noses as well, so actually that could be noses. I don't normally make it that. Actually, there's only 4 of these heads, and I only have 4 of these. So nose equals nose here. Oh yeah, we are only on Oh So Hard, so they actually are matching up here, of course. We're on a much lower difficulty for this than we are for the first lot, and sometimes that throws me. We have all red. Do I have an odd number of... Did I manage to make the exact same number of yellow and purple? I think I managed to skew it. 1, 2, 3, 7, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, good. I did manage to skew it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, so they're all yellow-nosed. One of them is one of these. That's probably what I checked. Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay. Okay, so the wheels, it looks like the wheels are probably these feet. Oh, this is... I need different eyes. Okay. I think it has to be this. I think it's this. Yeah. So that was the thing there. So this had, it was clear they have 2 of the same features as this. I knew the hair was obviously different, then the eyes had to be different. And I looked at this one, but then the nose is purple, and that's incorrect. So I looked at this one, but then it would have the same eyes as that. So yeah, we're looking for the pigtail, yellow nose, and then different eyes and different feet than what I've done before. So it's not propeller, it's not roller skate, and it's not these eyes. So it is a yellow nose, so I think it's either this one or this one, I think. Or that one. Ah, it was that one. Okay, got a little lucky. So you have as many Zoombinis as could fit in this branch. As soon as they fall off, they get chased off and you lose them. I do think the hotel one can also be kind of mean. In later levels, right now it's probably fine. I have had it glitch on me. I think this one's quite notoriously glitchy. But it kind of only gets really difficult in the final levels.
Nice, Charlie. Very nice. I gotta close up. Why don't you keep playing? I'll be right back. Hello, hello, hello! Good to see ya. Thanks to you and your cousins, we added rooms. But you always show up at closing time. What gives? Anyway, you know the tune. Go and grab a bunk. Gotta go. Practice makes perfect. Unless you practiced imperfect.
So now we have a grid. So the thing about this grid is that they've determined what features go where. Whether it's like eyes, different eyes have to be on the up. I think you can like basically choose whether it's up or sideways, and that's kind of more important later on. Alright, let's put... So the first room will always let you in, and then you got to determine what features dunk you. Alright. So the feat changing requires a different room. And what makes this tricky on later levels is that some of these rooms will be blocked off, and you gotta make sure that you haven't, like, destroyed yourself by putting things places. Alright, so we'll see if it's different eyes here. Yes, okay, so I can probably put her up here. So this is probably fine. Yep, it's only ever 2 features because it's a grid. At least at this level. You just gotta sort them. The time is the counter. If it closes, then you, the Zoombinis left on the ground do not get to, have a bed. This is another reason why you shouldn't have, like making your Zoombinis incredibly unique is, it can screw you over, quite badly. Alright, in we go. I'm gonna count on the mud ball wall, make sure I've got them all.
Strike the targets one and all, and watch for a pattern on Mudball Wall.
I love Mudball Wall. Might be my favorite one, because it's just pattern. I don't remember exactly how the pattern works on this difficulty. It's been a bit. On the easiest difficulty, so you've got color and shape. On the easiest difficulty, it's just like the column is one color and the shape is like a row. That changes up on the difficulties. It might be on the diagonal now. So I always change it up from the one they give you. 2, 3, 4, 7, 8. See, and I have them all. We have as many hits as we have mud. If you don't get the pattern quickly, it can kind of be... Ah, okay, so the color is... There we go. The shape is not on the row. Is this the one where it goes like a knight's movement? Like 1 across and 2 up? Oh, not quite. It's not quite on the diagonal either. Alright, so we know that. So we know red's a fucking bust. We know it's probably not the diamond. I imagine the diamond is there. That's the diamond. Interesting, I'm not sure where this pattern is right now. Well, let's try another star. Oh, it is on the diagonal. It's on the other diagonal. I was thinking of it slanting up to the right, but it's actually slanting that way. Okay, in which case this is one, and it's either the green or the pink. Guessed incorrectly, but... Now we know... Okay, green diamond is one. You do have to wait for them to be launched up the wall and then to come on the... on that. So these are all diamonds. So diamond is now out. Pink is the best bang for a buck here in terms of 2 of the 3 are, I chose poorly! I hit that 1 out of 3. Mud wall is very satisfying to say. Alright, now I want a square blue. I think it's later on when it starts doing the night movement as the pattern. And if you don't recognize that, it can be very tricky to just kind of figure out on your own. It gets more difficult later by adding a second. I think it might be a second. It's either second color or second shape. Now we're looking for yellow oval. There we go. That should be our final 2.
Well done!
Well done. Alright, I already have a lot waiting to go through this puzzle, but I'll do this lot, and I'll come back and rescue our other lot that have been waiting for me.
Amazing indeed!
Ooh, getting 3 grapes of 16 units, deep dark forest, and the going is also hard. Oh, so I haven't done that yet? I'll have to see if I've done the other one and oh so hard. The
Most dangerous part of the journey.
The frog.
Is yet to
yes, I have some lads waiting, but we'll be back. So I think this is like, it's kind of the hardest puzzles, but I think the annoying part is that in this version of the game,
gloomy mountain.
the hardest puzzle, the last puzzle, is broken.
Ancient people.
Sometimes it gives you unwinnable configurations. As a kid in the bubble, we thought they were unwinnable ones, but in the original game there aren't. They're just difficult ones. But unfortunately in this version of the game, the final puzzle is coded a little bit brokenly and can give you literally unwinnable. Alright, so this is an order puzzle. It looks like it's by hair and by nose. We've got a part of it here. Okay, it does. Right, okay, so yeah, I never remember which priority it is. But it's at the top, so the hair is actually the priority, so all of these come before all of these hair, and then they're sorted by nose. You've got as many chances as you have pips here. If you get rid of all of those, the wall comes down, and you lose the ones left behind. This puzzle gets mean by stopping giving you any information later on. And then you just have to guess. You just have to throw them down and hope you know.
All Zoombinis are created equal, and they appear to be
This
identical
one
if
could be broken in the original. I can't remember if it's still a little busted in this one. I think sometimes the reflections are wrong. Ah, yes, we're on the stage for this. So originally it let you choose the, like you basically had one here and it let you choose which Zoombini to match. Now we don't get to choose. We have to match them. And yeah, you kind of just have to, very annoyingly, if the reflection isn't working right, you have to know the order of the hair and the colors. You can see that they are, they're changing here. What that means is it's variable, and it depends on the one behind it. So the feet will turn the next one in the roller skates, then you get the wheels, and so on and so forth. I believe you can only put 3 in here. Sometimes they get stuck. And that's really annoying. They have the same hair, they need eyes and feet. Eyes and the nose. So you sometimes have to make adjustments to both sides. That should be correct. I may fuck this up at some point. This one's very easy to fuck up. Especially later on, like when it starts giving you 2. And you have to, like, do you see this is the wheel? This actually spins on the higher difficulty, and you send 2 at a time through. Alright, what hair? Okay, that goes to ponytail. Feetsies. If you don't get it right, that crystal stays down, like splat into it. Which is funny. The nose, got the hair. Now it's the feet. I think that the thing about this one is, especially at this stage, is it's very long. And if you fuck it up, you go back and have to do the line again and do all this again. At least for the twofer, as terrifying as it is actually interesting. So one thing to know as well is that see maybe the 2 colored nose here, it's only this final nose that counts. So I can have this red nose here and it's not a problem. Guys are totally different. Jeez, oh man. Good lord. This one's fucking complicated. I used every single one of those. Alrighty. At least the feet in that are pretty clear. This is gonna have to be that. Halfway there. That was nice and easy. Oof. A little worried I got stuck there. I can get stuck. make some real mean ones. Alright. That's kind of harsh. Alright, what do you... Alright, that seems correct. And after all this, the final level can fuck up, so it's, kinda funny. I must become that which you are not. Alright, that's good. I'm basically doing the mental, like, making sure they match every time before I press this button. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 2 remain! Alrighty. So how I do this is basically I look through these and see, like, if I need to change the feet, how many feet things are there up there? And here there was only one, so it's like, okay, well that feet one clearly has to go there. And then it changes the eye. Can I match the eye? Yes. And then there's only one nose, so... This puzzle is such nonsense. We're basically just trying to make the reflections match. So here, we get the ponytail, we've got the one eye, we've got the yellow nose, and we've got the rolly feet, so that's correct. Serene, sorted with logic and logic. Yeah, so here we have a feet here, so that's pretty alright, although it does... Okay, good. So that works out. Although their eyes were the same before, and now they're not. Okay. That should give me the fluffy hair, the one eye, blue noses, and feetsies. There we go. Yeah, the locked parts of this version of it, there's different versions of it. Like before there was one, so the very first one is just your Zoombinis are on the wall, and there's a bunch of crystal Zoombinis, and you have to pick the right ones. Then the second one is you have to like adjust them, but you still get to pick the Zoombini. And then this one, it's like you don't get to pick your Zoombini. Here's crystals you can use to adjust the reflections, make them match. And then the final version is in pairs. Alright, I'm just gonna do the count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. You don't get a well done on this one. Alright, here's the hardest puzzle in the game.
My, that was a
And like I said, in this version, there can be unwinnable versions of this, which is really irritating. Because it's already hard enough to kind of maneuver for the logic, and then realize, oh, they fucked this up, is really irritating. Okay, so we're not in the version... Okay, we only have one pip here. Okay. In later versions, you end up using these two side areas. You plop some beanies on there, and that gets mean. So we have a green switch here that corresponds to this switch, and the yellow switch is this yellow switch. My poor brothers who are colorblind often had real problems with this level as well. So right now, if we send a Zoomini here, it will go up. If it has these kinds of eyes, it will get sucked into the whirlpool and will fail. These white switches flip. So when a Zoomini goes across them, it will flip to the other direction. Like, the first Zoomini will go up here, but the next Zoomini will now go this way. purple noses go to the green, which flips this, which you can see if they do not have the bedroom eyes, shall we call them, they will go into the whirlpool and die. So we need to... Yeah, you can see here's the flip. So the ones that go up here, if they have these eyes, they go into the whirlpool and drown. If not, they go fine. The ones that go over here, as long as they don't have these eyes, they will go down and up. You have to be careful, by the way, if your Zoombinis hit each other on this field, they will crash out of the bubble field. So we need to separate by eyes. And by nose, but... So the way I like to do this is, like, separate them out, the features out. So I have... So we want to do the, we do not want to send... Oh, the purple nose is a little mean. Okay, so the non-purple... Just gonna be saying the non-purple blushy, we have 4. 1, 2... 4. We have 3 purples. If we send a non-purple up, it'll go down and hit the switch. Then if we send a... Ooh. Alright, now here's the code. So if we flip it this way, then the yellow noses will die. Otherwise, they'll go through. If they have a wheel, they'll hit the yellow switch. In which case, the yellow noses are safe. I have 1 purple with a wheel. So this one will hit the yellow switch and make the yellow noses safe. I don't think there's any reason not to just do that. This going up is death for everybody. There's no way out of it, so that's fine. Yeah, the first time I hit this, I send all but the... How do I hit this green switch? Can I hit this green switch with... Doesn't seem like I can hit this green switch with anything other than the purple noses up there. So I have to send all of them through at once so that they don't die. I have 4 purple noses here that will get their shit handed to them. The fact that I have 4 is concerning for the viability of this puzzle. The reason is that ultimately I would like to end this on it being to the left, and with 4 of them, it won't do that. Because I can't, so that was why I was like seeing if I could hit this switch with one of the ones that goes down here. Because if I sent 1 through and had the switch and then sent all of these guys through, then it would be fine. But I can't. Because the only way to hit this switch is by going up and having a purple nose. Which means not having one of this. I'm not sure this is winnable. If I had 5 purple noses or 3, I think it would actually be okay. I think I need an odd number of them. Because what I would do is I would send all of... or most of the yellows through first. Not all of them. You have to alternate them. But I would send them through... Luckily, these paths don't intersect, so I could just send them all. Yeah, I have to get all the non-blush ones through before the green switch. But then the green switch needs to end on the left, and it's not going to with 4 of them. So it goes back and forth. 1, 2, 1, 2. So at 4, it'll just end up back on here. And since I can't hit this switch any other way... Okay, I think this is broken. So I'm gonna do... there is a way for me to, instead of having to do the first 2 puzzles again... does involve stopping the game. But yeah, that wasn't winnable. Okay, puts you back here. If you alt F4, puts you back here and gives you a new puzzle. Hopefully this one's winnable. Alright, similar vibe. We have the red puzzle here. Which does do these guys, but only if I haven't hit the purple switch yet. If I hit the purple by sending some of these kinds of eyes through. Oh, this one's more complicated. Alright, but yeah, if I send some of these kind of eyes through, okay, if they do not have... They're not this guy, they will go straight down and they will die. So this person can't hit that purple switch for me. And I don't have a purple nose, so they'll just go through at the end. I don't know if there's any reason not to do that. God, yeah, you know, hit this purple switch. They still, if they don't have feet, they will just go down. Yes, I see. Because if I turn the red switch, everyone with feet will perish. I do have 2 yellows with feet and 1 purple. So the purple will hit the red switch, flipping it. And allowing everyone to go this way. And they'll be fine. Yeah, if they have feet, they don't go down, they don't hit the purple switch. So this one will hit the purple switch, which is totally fine. And then they'll just sail through. So I don't think there's any reason not to hit the purple switch. We want everyone with feet going through. So this one doesn't go first. So this one I think goes first. Finally get to actually do the puzzle. This one I'm gonna have to be careful not to hit people in midair. So the feet, they'll go this way, they'll ignore the purple. Okay, and that's made it so that this one can go through. So luckily I only have 3 feet, so... And then I have to see if I think I do want to just hit the red switch. One, it's the only way to hit the red switch. I need feet and purple. And 2, it is hitting the red switch. The ones that die here are the feet. Then this is where we're gonna see if this puzzle is solvable. This is the pain point on this one. Because they'll go to this switch, and if they go this way and they have these feet, they perish. The one's going down if they... Yeah, because that'll switch it to there, so that's perfectly fine. If they have these feet, they perish on the downward. But I think we got 6 and then 7. Have they done this correct? I think this is correct. Be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So yeah, odd. I want the bigger number on the right because I have 6 of these and 7 non. If you alt F4, I think it just resets the whole puzzle. So yeah, if you lose a Zoomini, you can use that trick. To reset yourself. You're not supposed to, but like, yeah. It just resets to the start of the puzzle, I think. So if you lose a Zoomini, you can alt F4. You won't get the same puzzle. It will be a different puzzle. Which is why I'm trying not to fuck this up. But yeah, no, it's fine. I think it's fine. I'm working through. And now that all the feet are through, I don't think there's any reason not to do this. I think they have so a lot of the time, a lot of the problem way it's unsolvable is these are the wrong way around. And you end up with a Zoomini at the end who can't possibly get across. But I think it's correct here. We'll find out. If I fuck up a puzzle, I can alt F4 to reset it and not have to redo the first puzzles, which is nice. Yes, now like all the feet would drown, but they're all gone, hopefully. So now when I go up here, see if I sent a Zoomini up here and they hit here, they would both crash out of the puzzle. So now as long as they don't have skater feet, they're fine. So we'll do this. And go down the way, as long as they don't have these feet, they're fine, but we will just do all of the skaters. You have to make sure you do all of the one that are... We have some here that don't care either way. And because we have 3 of these and 6 of these, we want to make sure all of these guys are going in the way. That's fine. I think this one's correct, but yeah, a lot of the time, sometimes I'll go, oh, no, they're the wrong way. I've got 6 of one and 7 of another. And I can only get 6 of each through. I don't... These guys might meet here, so I do want to be careful, so... I can send the next roller skate in pretty quick, though, and I probably will. Because they take a while. It's always a shame when you, like, you're trying to just get through the puzzle and then, like, 2 Zoombinis meet and fuck up the puzzle. You're like, oh no, oh no. Also, when you're trying to go fast and you do this and then you do the wrong feet. Has happened to me before. Right now we don't have any of these feet. Nice. But yeah, I think it is correct. Because yeah, 1, 2... So one of these, 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 one of these. Isn't that perfectly cromulent? I do think the previous one was unwinnable. Like, even thinking about it more, I'm like, yeah, I don't think I could actually, because it was 4 instead of 3. I don't remember the original, fucking it up, but, I mean, it could have, but... I remember there were some in the very, very hard that we thought were unwinnable, but we just didn't understand the logic behind winning them. Unfortunately, the remaster, I think, has introduced literally unwinnable puzzles in this. I mean, it's very difficult not to. These get very tricky very quickly. Oh yeah, this is a hugely complicated algorithmic problem. It's just very funny to me that the original game I don't think had the fuck-ups that this version does. It had a better algorithm, I guess. And it gets even wilder when you start using these platforms. You get like 2 switches, and you send a certain amount of Zoombinis to like a platform and they go from there. The very, very hard version of this puzzle is a fucking nightmare. And for a long time, me and my brothers thought, because me and my brothers used to play this together, we thought that like there were just some unwinnable states. But coming back to them later on when we weren't kids,
Quite well.
we actually then figured out what the logic behind them was.
Finally,
All right.
they found it. The land of their dreams. And you, you're the one who got them here.
Yes, it was me! The narrator is so fucking delighted for you at all times.
I thought you were dead!
You were great! Alright. Oh, yeah, that was my first time going through and very hard, so we guided 3 groups of Zoombinis. Oh, no, that was actually the 3rd, so I guided 3 groups through. So now, now I'll be on very, very hard. Now we get to hell.
Now the bullshit. Logical bullshit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, finagled the firewall, successfully swapped lily paths, connected the current. Getting lots of fireworks now. And now they can practice ethical capitalism. Oh, yeah, that's red now, and this is yellow now. Upgraded. Alright, who wants to go through those same puzzles, but a lot more difficult now?
Nasty style.
Yeah. I don't know if I can, like, grab these out faster than one at a time, but, here I went to keep one feature all the same. Which is a very valid strat, especially for, oh. Whoa! I love clicking around the screen. The game will not let you carry on at these campsites without 16, so if you've lost a Zoombini, you do have to then bring Zoombinis through.
The Zoombinis.
Which is why it's just so much easier to not lose a Zoombini.
Until
But oh boy, we're about to see the hardest versions of these puzzles. Yeah, no guidance whatsoever here. Interesting. Alright, clearly nose involved in here as a secondary one. And I have the skater there. Do we have a foot that's just 2 of them? We have 2 that's just 2 of them. That's irritating. I guessed correctly. Alright. One off, baby! Alright, I've only got one, one left, but I think I'm okay. I think I got this.
well done.
The line at least is very quickly a fuck up or not a fuck up, so you can just go back. You could just, if you go to the map, clicking the map button puts all the
Use
Zoombinis back in the
crystal
camp.
filters to change the Zoombinis
You have to redo all the
reflection.
puzzles in the area you were in, but yeah, if you lose a Zoombini, you click on the map. But here's the double. Here's the double whammy here. We have to get both of these through at once. This puzzle gets very difficult very quickly. Yes, if you do put a changing one in and that changes, it will change what this is. And sometimes you have to do that in order to match these up. So this is actually probably the easiest form of doing this, where you make them, like, the two reflections will be the same no matter what. A lot harder when you don't have that. Alright, well, I don't have to mess with the eyes, hopefully. There's a problem. Yeah. It gets a lot faster when it's in pairs. It's a lot more difficult, but you send two through at once instead of one. So it's faster. This one's mean. Alright. You have to be very aware of, You can only put 3 crystals in each one, by the way, so sometimes you'll, Oh no, this is like, they only have one changing nose. Yeah, this is where, Because I need both hair and I just gotta hope. I mean, there's no other nose, so it's gotta work. I just gotta hope there's no fuck up, and the nose is correct here, you know? 'Cause it's gonna change color when the red one comes up, and it better turn to green. Ooh. Seems a bit better than the last time I played it, letting me, like, I'm gonna touch wood here. But, like, last time I played, these crystals could get really stuck. Like, you'd put them down and you wouldn't be able to pick them up. Really sucked. It seems a bit better about that. Okay, that should... Yeah, this game gets very difficult on the highest difficulty. I feel like, it was very difficult for as a child. I Yeah, especially the bubble, which requires some timing elements to it in the final version. I may be sitting on the final version of it for a while. Not even because it's unwinnable, just because of my own fuck-ups, to be honest. Oh god, again, I'm gonna have to just, hope that's correct. I do really like the ramp up this game does, as you go from, like, the low level to the high level. Yeah, I already started at high level. If you want to see the lower level stuff, the previous streams of it are the lower level stuff. This has to be. There we go. But yeah, like getting you used to the puzzle and then like making them mean as hell. Pretty great. Alright, onwards to hell. It really is, especially in this version of the game, you gotta sit at the Bubble Wonder Abyss and you gotta like analyze it and be like, okay, how do I do this, and also, is this doable? I have killed no one so far. I had one unwinnable version of this, but no one's died yet. Now we go to hell. So like I said, now it starts using, these side bits. So you can see that right now, if they have thingies, they actually go up just fine. If they have wheels, they go to hell. So we have to send some up here in order to send them across here, and then we have to keep some here to send them this way. And it very much, this triple change here is kind of the key, because that's this purple switch here, which is hit when we hit this green one. So when we send one out right now, the green switch will be hit, flipping these. If they don't have blue noses, they get destroyed. So let's see how many blue noses we currently have. Don't have to worry about the blushy eyes, we have none of them, so that's, you know. So you have 6 blue noses. Oh, this is a trap. So, if we send a blue nose up here, it'll get stuck. I think the red switch will let them go. But if I hit the red switch for the Zombini who's come up from here, he'll just go into the pit. But what you can do is you can have someone come along here and not— it's the one time you can hit someone and you don't fall into the bubble abyss. It will knock them out of the trap, and they'll go up that way. So ideally I only want 1 blue in there. to hit the green switch. So I have to figure out who I need to keep down and who I need to go up. The wheels cannot go up. The wheels will get murdered immediately. So I do have a blue wheel, so that's a good person to hit this trap with. Otherwise, wheel-wise, I just have one other dude. Okay, so this dude cannot go up. He has to stay at the bottom. These dudes have to be at the bottom, and this blue one goes up here, and I need to keep the green one until this purple switch is flipped in a way that he can... Ah, he can actually... So if the purple switch is to the right here, he'll go up, and he'll hit this red switch.
Prize tool will help us later.
So that's actually useful because if I hit one out of the bubble trap, the new one will be in the bubble trap. So I then have to press the red switch to release anyone who is in the bubble trap. So this guy at the end, as long as this is pointing to the right here, and God, I don't remember which way around the purple flips. That's bad for me. I don't know if it goes, like, clockwise? Must go clockwise, surely. That's my thought. I guess we'll see if I fuck this up. So I need to send up enough here that when this green switch is flipped, they'll hit this purple enough times to go this way. They can't have red noses, so red noses... Oh yeah, red noses can't go up. No matter what way around, they will just get destroyed. So the red noses have to stay down. I spent so much time at the start of Bubble Under Abyss just figuring out who can go where. So the red noses, if this one's to the right... they'll be fine here, and none of them have wheels, so they'll actually all be fine. This one will hit the yellow switch, which flips that up the way, meaning that no... we do... What? A propeller can go along here just fine? In fact, all the propellers are fine. Once the yellow switch is hit, everything down here is okay. Which is good. That's actually really helpful to know. Because it's kind of only... I think all the blue noses except this guy who's gonna hit the screen switch for us have to go up. Because if they go along here... Actually, once the yellow switch is flipped, they're fine. Looks like, as long as they don't have a propeller, which none of them do. But if the yellow switch is this way, they will go to their doom. But as long as the yellow switch is flipped, which is very trivial for me to flip, we're okay. So this propeller probably really wants to go up the way. So I can't fuck this up. Alright, now I have to look at the up. So, yeah, so the thing is, we put them up here, we can't send them off until the green switch is flipped. But once we flip the green switch, we cannot any longer send any of them up this way because now the green switches will be down into the void. So at the very start, you have to make sure you send the correct number of guys up there. Once the switch is flipped, it'll go down here, they'll go into this trap. As long as they don't have red noses, they're perfectly fine. So it's just, I have to make sure the number that I send up there will hit this purple switch to the right. And then there will be one trapped at the end in this puzzle, which is why at the end, I will need someone to hit this. This is the very last thing to do, I think, is to get this person here. Which does require this yellow to be this way around. I suppose if all of these guys are fine and I've hit the... Oh, actually, I do need this propeller down at the bottom. So I have one propeller to hit the yellow switch to send it up, and then I need another propeller to hit this guy out. So that's this one. Yeah, these two need to be down at the bottom. Yeah, perfect. Okay. So they're probably... As long as I get them out of the trap and then send no one else into the traps, it's fine. So I just need to make sure everyone is off of this island, and I've done the green. The green switch will be here. It's one of the first things I'm gonna do once the lads are up there. So once they're out, I can actually send everyone just fine. Okay, the blue noses I think are going up. There's no real reason to keep any of them other than this guy. Down. Alright, so I need to be hopefully it's clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think this is 10. Alright, well, as long as it's clockwise. God, I hope so. Sending 10 up top is perfect. The 10th one over this one should hopefully send this to the right, which is the only place it needs to be. And then they all get through, so 9 will get through and 1 will be stuck in this trap. And then with this pointing to the right, I want to send... Yeah, I don't think it matters. I think maybe the yellows first. Just making sure I've not left anyone I don't need on the table. I think I need both of these, and I need both of these. I need this blue nose dude, so... Yeah, the wheels can't go up here because they die, so both wheels need to be down here. Then the wheel will hit the red switch once I've done the propeller, which will free them from the trap. Yeah, this blue nose will hit the green switch once these are up here. So let's... I think this is correct, so let's get started. And hopefully I'm right about this being 10. Yeah, the traps are, I think, why young me and my brothers didn't think this was winnable. I don't think we knew we could nudge them off of traps at first. I wonder if it, like, And that's 10. Alright, now I send Mr. Blue Nose in to flip the green switch. He's now trapped. So now all of these, as long as they don't have red noses, which they don't, all the red noses are down here, hopefully. They will just go free. Let's hope it does go clockwise. It does. So you see they get trapped, but as long as they don't die if you nudge them on a trap. Yeah, this is why, like, you know, you need to free them from the trap. Yeah, whatever, having fun floating in the bubble, yeah. Yeah, this is why the plan at the start is so important. You will just sit here for like 10 minutes making sure you have, planned this out correctly. And then you'll still fuck it up, due to ordering, but... Alright, now this is going this way. Alright. So the ones I need the wheel to hit the red switch, but I think is the very last thing. Because I need to hit this guy with the propeller first, which requires me to hit the yellow switch. I don't think there's any reason to send these guys first. I think they're fine to go through at the end. Because they don't have propellers, so they can just go up. So that's fine. I can worry about that later. So I want to send the propeller first. First one will hit this yellow switch. The second one will then nudge this guy out of the trap. Just double checking there's no reason not to do the yellow, we're fine. Sometimes there is. Sometimes you have to send these guys first or they will perish. I could send them first, but it's fine. I think I'll do this first and send these guys last. So then this one will hit this one out to the left. And now when I release them, this person, they continue going in the direction they were going if they went into a trap. But you can nudge them out of a trap in a different direction. So... Oh no, shit! Oh, I did the ordering wrong, I think. Yeah, because now I can't get the wheel. Wait, how did I... I did this wrong, but I'm not entirely sure how. Because I'm not sure how I was supposed to... Oh, no, we're fine. No, we're fine. We're fine. Totally fine. This is perfect. This is fine. We're fine. I was misreading the symbol a little bit. This will free them. And yes, I had to send all of the blue noses up, because otherwise any blue noses left at the end would go down. So now they're released, by the way, that's terrifying. Those two coming out of the trap so close to each other? Horrifying. You're like, oh god, please don't burst. So yeah, now these two should just float free and clear, because they do not have blue noses. Yeah, I was reading it as it going up here, but it doesn't go up here. It goes all the way across, and then, up. I didn't need to, like, leave that guy so late. I'm just so, like, scared about, Yeah, there isn't a reset. This is an old game, so yeah, there's no reset button. I'm basically Alt F4, like, force closing the game is like the only reset button. But yeah, there's no reset. You just had to, you fucked it up. In the original game, you just went back to camp.
You got them all.
Do all the puzzles again.
For you.
That puzzle is so mean. I feel like every time I've streamed this game, I've been like, oh, the Bubble Wonder Abyss gets so harsh, and I've never actually shown it. Yeah, the Bubble Wonder Abyss gets so harsh. That's not even one of the nastier versions of that puzzle. That was actually relatively straightforward. There are ones where you have to send them out with, like, timing. That's what I was worried about I'd done there, that I needed to send them out with timing. But hey, we got a paperclip museum for, the Zoombinis who raised up high in the lion's paw, lined up the right crystals that they clearly saw, and mastered Bubble Wonder without falling in its maw, while the traveling was very, very hard. Yeah, God, it was, there we go, March of 2022. when I stringed this last. Yeah, as you get more Zoombinis in, you get more houses as well. Lots of houses. Alright, so I'm gonna do the path I have not done, Ooze Bayou, which I'm pretty dreadful at. Alright, off we go. The original game also didn't have the number of Zoombinis you rescue was not a multiple of 16, by the way. In this game it is, I'm pretty sure. In the original it was not. Which is...
Oh, strange.
Yeah, it's 400, which is divisible by 16. I feel like it was 600 or something in the original game. So at some point you just had to, in the final level, lose enough Zoombinis that your last lot was a 16. Deeply funny. Sometimes you just have to pick up a lad. See if it goes. Yeah, so like one cliff is very allergic and rejects most things, the other cliff takes all the rest, so sometimes you get lucky and it's the bottom cliff that is not the allergic one, or whichever cliff you pick. I tend to pick the bottom cliff first, it just tends to be it's just where it goes. Up here. Okay, does it not like this combination? Okay. Yeah, it seems like, because you can see some blue noses are through, and some glasses are through. And it seems like what this cliff objects to is specifically the glasses with the blue combination. Oh, didn't like that one either, though. Then you're like, it's a little more complicated than that, but that's generally what you're looking for, is to just try and find the, she might not like this hair. Yeah, she doesn't like that hair with some combination either. Yep. It's it's not straightforward, but at least you get enough chances. It's relatively easy.
Splendid job!
Splendid job.
These stone guards have their rules, so do proceed with skill. Zoombinis one guard won't allow, the other guard surely will.
Welcome. Cute little pebbles, aren't they?
Versus the kind of like the Riddler was set up, yes. Yeah, like I pick them up, we get to see their names as well at the bottom there. Aicho, Rega, Lauku, Klasnali, Exori, Legripu, Derhudwi, Osofu. I love all their names. Alright. Not the one I meant to pick up, but...
Sure.
this one. So basically, generally what you want to do, even though it's not as simple as, like, one feature versus, you do generally want to pick one and then only go one feature different.
Do go in. Okay. Da-da-da.
Like, a lot of the time, I don't ever, truly understand the pattern.
Nope.
You could just tell the commonalities easy enough. Oh, spicy doubler.
Not all doors are open to you.
That's rude, buddy. You object to the feet. I guess you're about to find out.
Move it, Toad.
Nope, apparently not.
Well, why not?
Probably the nose.
Away you go.
Fair enough. At least I got this one right.
Enjoy yourself. Don't be shy.
I just solved the puzzle. I don't need to solve the riddle.
When it comes to these finicky eaters, one troll's poison is another troll's pizza.
So when I do a point and click, you really get to see how fidgety I am. I'm really fidgety. Basically all times. Alright.
Wow! Pizza makers!
So we know the cherry does not like... So they're in here because they're a rejected combination, so if you... Oh, okay. Alright. Fair enough. What one should I go for now? Yeah, alright. Okay, maybe I have to be careful packing this one because the glasses are not the most stable configuration. It was the closest to a Zombini I have. Kind of constraint-wise, maybe the mushroom. Because the chocolate doesn't like the cherry, but we already know that. And the peppers don't like the cherry, but we already know that. So the chocolate, the mushrooms doesn't like the peppers or the chocolate. First one to go out. What? Okay. We're about to find out if you have to have everything else on the pizza. Oh, you don't. Not the mushrooms. Mushrooms are already out. But yeah, alright. Do you have to use all the ingredients? Let's find out. We did last time.
Thank you.
We do! Alright, there you go. That might be the fastest I have ever solved the pizza. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. And 2 of them wanted a one ingredient pizza. Who am I to argue?
Shelter Rock, a quiet oasis for Zoombinis to explore, wait for friends, and catch up on gossip.
I do like to catch up on gossip. Alright, upper path! My nemesis, let's go! I guess it's like, the upper path is fine
It looks as if the kind
on
has
these
upped the
difficulties. I think once we get to the 3rd and 4th, I think especially the 4th difficulty, I find it very, very difficult to do the 4th difficulty of this puzzle particularly, it has a time limit to it. One of the few that has a time limit on it and not like a move limit. It has both, actually. It has both a move and a time limit on it. So they have to have something in common in order to sit next, which is why you don't want your Zoombinis too different to each other. This puzzle is one of those ones where they're very unique. Very difficult to get through these various shapes. They have to have something in common with every single one they're adjacent to, so... Luckily, I made this very easy on myself. This next puzzle is the dick. On higher levels.
Travel on, brave adventurers, that wander of the wetlands. Bruno, the shape swapper, has a special tool for swapping lily pads. Now they'll need to
So yeah, the first version of this is there are paths across this that are already there, and you just have to find them. In this one, now we have a move constraint where we have to make our own paths, but you only have so much magic power with this wand. It does run out, so the best thing to do, you can use each frog twice. The best thing to do, in my opinion, is to find ones that are already there, or have a very minimal replacement, and go for that. The pink one here is pretty good. Oh, we do have a blue path. So I think the thing about this one is the thing that's very difficult for me is the lily pad shapes. Like the crosses, the diamonds and the flowers are not so bad, but it's the like 4-leaf clover, 3-leaf clover, the lily pad with one cutting, one with two. I find them very difficult to do, and if I'm under a time pressure, it's even worse. You see that rod's going down? So you need, for 16, you need, 8 frogs across, 2 each. Oh, I'm never getting a blue, so I'm gonna have to, now look for shapes. Like, look at our paths here. I don't have very many good paths here. I do have a diamond. Okay. That's not terrible. Let's get the 4-leaf, which is why I'm, oh yeah, the 4-leaf actually already has a path. So sometimes if they have more than one way to go, they might get confused, which is I'm a bit worried about here. Yep, I found the path out. Oh, so they can bump into each other as well. And then they'll go backwards along the path. If you get a frog stuck on here with the Zoombini, they are just stuck there forever. Initiate frog battle. See, that guy actually went down into there, which is not a path I wanted. They sometimes do that. Flirting. Okay, once this diamond is across again, and I only need one more froggy path. I do have plenty of juice, so I'm fine. But yeah, once this level gets a time limit, I find it incredibly difficult. I guess a really horrible version of a time limit too. I don't think we're gonna see it today, but if you remember, if you look at the very, very hard version of this puzzle, I fucking despise it. It's so bad. Onwards. The second part of the thing is, like, the first and the third stage of this path, easy. Trivial.
Zoombinis will rise out of these
That lily
stones
pad is so difficult.
if they can make
It is the pure reason I avoid this path and I go down the way is to avoid the lily pad puzzle. This one is pretty much the same as the boat. You just have to, like, do these connectors. And if you've made them similar enough, completely trivial. Even when it gets harder, trivial. But the lily pad is so mean that I never go this path. Alright, we've made it back to the very hard bubble puzzle. You're never free. You're never free from the Bubble Wonder Abyss. We're here forever.
Amazing indeed! Another relaxing campsite ready and waiting for Zoombinis. And they'll need their rest for the darkest, most dangerous part of the journey is yet to come.
Calm down, Mr. Narrator, man. Alright, back to the bubbles, everyone. Alright, once again, no click. You just gotta throw down. Whoa, okay. Okay. Ah, okay. The eyes have it. Doesn't seem like hair matters, so that's interesting. Or nose. It's all eyes and feet, maybe? There we go.
Got them all through. Good for you.
Back in hell. Where the features change between the two reflections are definitely some of the most difficult to try and kind of keep steady. This one has the sprouty hair, and then this one will have the ponytail. I still prefer this one to the third stage of it, entirely because the third stage takes so long. Well, hopefully that's correct. That's correct, okay. Alright, got that hair, got those eyes. We'll change to red, and both got the feet. Uh-oh. That one got a little stuck. Alright. I think that's good. Luckily I was able to unstick it, but yeah, sometimes if those like crystal slides get stuck, and you put them in the wrong place, you're so screwed. Just making their reflections. Love making reflections the same. Nice and easy one. No rotating hair or nose color here. imagine playing such an old game and being like, yeah, I feel like a modern game would let you reset a puzzle. This game, it does not. You solve the puzzle, or you go a map and you do the first two puzzles, all the other puzzles again. Twelve, 13, 14, 15, 16, onwards. Alright, back to hell.
My, that was a mind bender. But onward and downward they continue.
I love the narrator of this game. He's dialed at 11 this whole time, and I love him. Alright. Oh, this is exactly the same puzzle we just did. He really does make the game. So we know that we cannot send, so I like to put the ones that are going, in a direction, like, opposite, so, like, these haired guys are staying down here, so I like to put them down here. You can get sent to this side as well, by the way, and then I do the opposite. Then the ones who are not going over there go up here. So these three cannot go up, or they will perish. Right now, the blushy eyes can go up, that's fine. The blushy eyes can even go up afterwards, that's interesting. Not super relevant. Alright, so who cannot go up this way? You know, luckily we have springs, so we're fine there. When it goes this way, so yeah, we need, so it's 1, 4, 7, 10. I don't think you ever want 13 going up in a direction, but that would be the next one that turns it to this direction. But I think generally you always want, like, maybe more than 3 down here. And we need a spring, and we do need the one ponytail girl we got. And then we also need the one purple nose we've got to free them from the trap. So we got 5 here, so we want to send 10 up to the top. And 1 can just come down in the bottom. We do not want to send any of these guys all want to go up. Mohawk dudes. Any other... Yeah, we want a skates to hit the purple. Yeah. So he's our only skates, but it's fine. Any of the purple will be fine. So this is the 6 we want down here. And the others can all go up. Now. Yeah, the blushy eyes are fine because they go up. Up just fine. She snapped. I'm like, uh-oh. Hang on, I do need to check up here, actually. These haired ones can't go up here. They'll just go into the... They all need to go down to the bottom. Should always check. Always double check. All of these can get you killed. That will be 7, so that's fine. They are all fine to go across. So this is, you know. Always make sure you check. Always make sure you check every aspect, because sometimes it's like, oh no, I'm glad I put that guy, I got that lady snapped, actually, because, it would have been bad if I'd sent her up. 7 is perfect. I'm just trying to go faster because it's pretty similar to the one we did last time. So now we need to send the spring. Don't think it matters which spring, I'm just going to. And none of the springs have a purple nose, so. And now I can send all these guys through. There's no reason to send anyone else up there. They will get dead. And everyone else is gonna die trying to go up top, so. Hopefully I've sent the right number of people. Luckily I could just send them one after another because they don't cross their paths, so. Alright, now that's to the right. Okay. So the skate will hit the purple switch, flipping that up. And then this one will knock this out of there. I don't think there's any reason not to hit this purple switch. Because I can hit the yellow switch after with the purple nose. So these three are the special ones. The rest can all go through at the end, I think. Yeah, nothing stopping them. Alright, so I need to do you first. To hit the purple switch. Then the ponytail to knock that out of the track in the correct direction. Very funny that we did get a different version of the puzzle. The first time around that I had to quit out of, and then we got this version again. There's, I don't know, I think 3, 4 different layouts you can get on this puzzle. And then I can just go ahead and free them. And I think everyone else can just go in. No, I have to be careful. They cross path here. So I can. Oh, no, they don't. No, they don't. They don't go down the purple. They go all the way across. So we're fine. I can actually just send them all at once, I think. They'll just keep going. They don't cross each other's path. Perfect. Every time I'm like, oh god, please don't hit. Please don't hit. Even though they can't, they don't hit. They're spaced out enough to not hit. We're fine. Every time I, like, watch it and go, please don't. So this puzzle was very slightly different in that this one mattered. And I nearly didn't notice. I think I find the ones that go up here easier. I think I find it more difficult when it goes down here. Even though it's basically the same. I think maybe the rotation of the layout definitely, like, messes with me a little bit.
Well done!
Well done. Alright, solved very, very hard again. It's very funny to me that your first set of puzzles and your last set of puzzles are gonna be on very, very hard. And your middle set of puzzles are still on just like, you know, kinda hard. Tiny little bit hard. Red. Still yeah, I have not done very much so hard. I'm gonna see if we can see the very hard version of the Deep Dark Forest.
After days tossed about.
I do hate choosing wrong on the first one. It starts you off on such the back foot. I was like, am I gonna get them all in the top? Surely not, right? Ooh, ho, ho, ho. I think I have enough that we're fine here. But interesting. Is it gonna be only one down the bottom? Yep.
Splendid job!
Sometimes that happens. Apparently I was fine with that, and only that one.
These
We've got visitors. Do we let him in?
The floodgates are opened, it seems.
Floodgates are open. I do hate hitting the first guard. Your first one, because then you, like... you have such a chance of hitting the next one.
Enjoy yourself.
I mean, I will.
Don't be shy. Welcome. Welcome.
Come on.
Oh.
The path is closed.
Don't be rude.
Da-da-da.
Have a good time.
Oh, okay.
Not this side.
Don't really know why. Specifically objected to that dude, I guess.
Okay, by me.
Don't be shy. Welcome.
I was waiting for rejection there. Alright, these two dudes! Fuck these two dudes in particular, I guess. Alright.
Come on.
On pizza.
You know
Ooh, I love you. Alright. Yeah, sorry, ice jail.
Pizza time!
Pizza time.
More toppings.
That topping? No.
Something's wrong.
I love saying no to yes.
Something on that I don't like.
Yeah, no, buddy, it's fine.
Is that all I get?
Yeah.
Uh-oh, there's something on that I don't want.
More toppings!
That topping? No.
Gee, I wasn't expecting that one.
We're never expecting that one. Oh, okay, you got like a higher level of hints now. Oh god, so much more. I'm gonna do every topping except the pineapple and the chocolate to find out what Arno wants.
Something on that I don't like.
And then make his pizza.
That topping?
And then we'll cobble
No.
together the rest from what we got.
I'd like more toppings, please.
Alright, we got one for everybody. Everyone wants more than one. This is by far the best way to do it.
There's stuff on that I don't
Individual
like.
ingredients.
There's something there I won't.
Using this information to find out, like,
It's still missing my
we know that
favorite.
Arno likes these, so he does not like pineapple and he does not like chocolate. So then, once we have the ones he does like, we can combine that into a pizza, and then we can see
More!
what's
That
left.
topping? Not for me, thanks.
Something's wrong.
I believe that's his pizza, because he does not like pineapple.
Oh, my pizza!
Hey, do we have enough to do both the pineapple and the chocolate? I guess we'll find
I'd
out.
appreciate more toppings.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got bapped. A little unfortunate. Because we don't know from lists who likes the chocolate, because it's all just Arno wanted everything not in here. What a dick. Let's find out. I feel like it's one hit and then you get slapped away, but... Yeah, I've got no info from in here what, who wants this. So I guess we'll find out if I failed at the final hurdle.
That topping? No.
It's still missing my favorite.
Alright, am I gonna get... Yep, there you go. Ah. Go again. Yeah, the final stage you don't have the individual. I got a little unlucky with what I chose, that like I didn't have a combo at the end that helped me out. I'm not sure what happens if the starting island doesn't have enough Zoombinis. Like, if you say you've, like, lost two and they're both back at the island, I don't actually know what happens. I feel like I've only ever gotten enough, Zoombinis off this island, like, once. I feel like I've only, like, properly finished the game once. And I didn't, have an uneven number.
You did it! You saved them all!
Where do they all come from?
Don't worry about it.
Back!
Nice try.
I made the assumption I shouldn't have. Oops. Trying to go fast. Fucked it.
Mm-hmm. Do go in.
Go ahead, go ahead.
One of the chosen few. One of the chosen few.
Can't let you in.
Well, why not? One of the chosen few. You'll do. Step in. Nice try. Certainly.
I don't understand this one at all, gotta be honest.
One of the chosen few. See you later.
That one I did not get.
Pete.
Pizza.
They're here!
Something on that I don't like.
I'm trying to distract
There's
here.
something there I won't eat.
May I have more, please?
There's stuff on that I don't like.
More toppings!
Uh-oh, there's something on that I don't want.
Pineapple pizza.
Oh.
Alright.
Why?
Alright.
Pizza.
That helps. That helps a lot.
There's something there I won't eat.
It's still missing my favorites.
There's something
Because I know
there
that the
I
cherry
hate.
wants this because
It's
the
still
sausage, she
missing
wants
my
the sausage.
favorites.
So I have some info on what this guy wants. Just need all the rest. I think I'll get
That
backed
topping,
on
not
this
for me, thanks.
chocolate, but that's okay.
I'd like more toppings, please.
So you can see the cherry there. That's why I always do those first.
More toppings!
Gee, I wasn't expecting that one.
I actually should have already known the chocolate was with the sausage. Because she didn't want the sausage alone.
That topping, not for me, thanks.
Yeah. So this the last one I got like a little screwed on the information. But here we go. Perfect play on pizzas. Pizza. Have a pizza party. Love those guys. Love the pizza guys.
Well done.
Alright, guys.
You're
3 groups for the
adjusting
big,
to
the bad, and the
trials
hungry
of
when the going was
journey.
very,
Rest up. if
very
you
hard.
must. Push on.
Alright,
if you
slamming
dare.
on, because
The Zoombinis still have
I don't have much time left to stream. We wanna see
There's
the
no
upgraded
sense in it.
versions of this level. I think this is where it stops matching. So I have one, there should be like one feature here that's different from everything else. And okay. Feet or hair. So this guy, because I took one unique hair dude. Oh, actually I have 2. This is actually the green. Because I have 2 blues and 1 green. I have one of this guy, but also 4 of these. So these 2 blues are... One of them is up there. So the green is out and one of these is out. So now I need to figure out the other features. So the feet are the noses. Any other unique feature here? Yeah, okay, so this is this guy. And he has a yellow nose, so... Yeah, yellow feet are that feet, yep. So we got... In terms of hair, yes, one of these guys is on there. So then we got nosies, and we've got hair. So we got 7 propellers. Yep. 6 springs. We got 8 propellers, 6 springs, 2 wheels. Okay. That's the hair. Okay. So the wheels are out. Two of the colors. Yep. Yes, that's the propeller hair, so this is the spring hair. So the rest are propellers and they're all in here. So one of these is same eyes, and we know it's propeller, so the feet are different, which is the nose. Yep. Yep. This guy? No, fuck. Duh. The propeller version of that guy. This one. Yeah. I knew it was propeller. Alright. Yeah, this guy's a different nose and eyes. I need to write this down. I need a notepad. Because I keep forgetting what's what. Yeah, the feetsies are the nose. That's the yellow nose, we know that, and it's a propeller, so it's one of these 5. And then they must have completely different hair and eyes, so... Roll of bones! This one? There we go. need to write like what feature corresponds to what, so I don't have to try and remember it. Alright, we're staying at the hotel. So this is where it starts getting harder.
Doesn't the music kind of draw you back? Go ahead, grab a bunk, but be careful. Some of the rooms got wrecked by fleas.
Ugh!
Little toads. We got a big tour coming up. Work, 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 play.
Alright, so yeah, these rooms that are blocked off cannot be used, so, not knowing what feature goes where, you can really do some damage. Okay, so here is one. Here is sideways, got it. Okay, eyes are not one. Yeah. I have nose color. I think we're in good shape. We got a really good setup there that allows us to not need very many rooms. If it was, say, feet, we would be in a lot more trouble. Because, we have a lot of different feet. If it was like feet and eyes, we would certainly need a lot more of these rooms.
Hey, you're ready to snooze.
I am ready to
Dream a little
snooze.
dream.
Dream a little dream. Alright, mud ball wall, my favorite one. Let's go. Mud ball wall. Mud ball wall. I think it's because mud ball wall
The
is
Zoombinis
like...
continue along the forest trail for a few
It's not that
days
it's winnable every time if you can spot the
they
pattern
are
quick enough. Like
completely
sometimes like the
stonewalled.
pattern is just that mean. But like it is very logical. Yes! Alright, we got outer color, shape, and inner color. We have 3 variables that we have to figure out the pattern on. Okay. So outer color is this column. Don't know exactly where shape is at the moment, but inner color is this. Okay. So this is the red inner color. I think it is by row at this point. We'll see. I don't think it does. We'll see if it does the spicy thing, but I don't think it does the spicy thing yet. Yes. Alright. So the outer color is the row, the inner color is which one of these sections of the wall it is, and the shape is this. So the inner color pink, the diamond, and blue outer should hit this one. Okay, the other good thing is that we have these 2 here that are in the exact same spot. So once again, I have a 2 out of 3 chance of getting this. It's the blue outer color for this column. It's triangle for this row. And it's either green, yellow, or pink. Not pink inner, damn it. Inner. Fucking it up. Outer blue. Inner color's the one that's changing. And wow, I managed to... Wow, I nailed that. Alright, we'll see if we have enough, because I managed to, 1, fuck it up here, and then 2, hit the 1 out of 3. But I think now we only need 3 shots, so I think we're good. That is wiggling, that is vibrant right there. Alright, so this is yellow outer, yellow inner circle. This is draining. And we have red outer, yellow inner, star. Yeah, we're fine. We got a little unlucky, but we did still manage it. Wait, is there another one on the wall somewhere? Oh shit. Is it that one? Guess we're about to find out. Yellow inner, star, blue. Yeah, there was a fucking dot there!
You did it! You saved
I didn't
them
see
all.
that! Oh! Oh shit. I could not see that dot! Well, I'm glad I had enough, because we only had 1 more shot. Alright.
More welcome than the first. Shade Tree Base Camp is in...
Ooh, alright, mean. Okay, we got quite a few Zoombinis in today. We got the observatory. We're studying the fleeing flying, wrangled with ransacked rooms, and vaulted the wall with hardly a fall, and very hard. Yeah, getting lots of buildings, lots of fireworks, lots of little houses. 176 Zoombinis, 16 here again. And, yeah, we're a little under half. I don't know if I'm gonna stream more on this on Friday. This was just, I could not. I just was like, I cannot think of a new game. I've not had an amazing couple of weeks. I hurt I got tendonitis in my knee. A couple of migraines. It's been rough. I've not had the energy to think of a new game. So, Zoombinis, I love Zoombinis. I just play Zoombinis. I know all the puzzles really well. So even though it's, you know, it's thinky, it's I know this game inside and out. I've played so much of this game. Well, I hope you enjoyed some Zoombinis. I'll think of a new game by Friday, maybe. We'll see. More Elden Ring bingo tomorrow, hopefully. And Tales of the Abyss on Sunday. Alright. Bye, everybody. Hope you had fun with some Zoombinis.